Hello world. I hope this video finds everybody doing good under the sound of my voice. I hope you woke up blessed and highly favored. And I hope you thank God for today. And we gonna live it day by day. You know, today world, I want to touch on the topic I chose, never take life for granted. Because the reason why I touched on the topic because I had something happen to me yesterday and I want to share with you because I said everything God put on my heart, I want to share with you. And, I do know that when God tell us to move, we got to move accordingly. You know, yesterday I had a little surgery. It was a little minor surgery. I went to go have a colonoscopy. And, when I went to the doctor's office, I was kind of like, we got God in our lives and we still gonna like worry on certain things. But I wasn't really worried, but because I knew that God beat me to the doctor's office. And I knew he was gonna do just what he was supposed to do for me. But when I got there, they gave me my wrist and what things I probably could go wrong within the surgery. But I know when you prayed up and believing in God, those things you never come across them. But they got to tell you the pros and cons about everything we do in minor surgeries or major surgeries. So I just wanted to just share with my experience yesterday. So I went to go have a colonoscopy, and the nurses at the doctor's office, it was real good, and they handled everything. I know they did millions of them probably, but I just want to share my experience because I know how good God is, and I just want to be a testimony for Him, and I'm not going to let no opportunity pass. So I went in to have my surgery. They prepped me. I put on the gown and went through the motions as far as the things that I had to do. And, I prayed in the bed, before I went to go have the surgery. I can remember them wheeling me into the surgery room where I had to have the colonoscopy. So they gave me the sleeping medicine and, they talked to me for a little while before I knew it. I was out of it. And, they went through to have the surgery and everything went well. But when I woke up, it was like an amazing thing that happened to me. I woke up, man, and I just thank God for waking up. They had a particular song on, and it made me Google the song because I heard the song before. It's a spiritual song, and it was "My Redeemer Lives," and I thought it was strange, like that particular song was on, and I just want to share with you, like, and I wrote it down, man. I want to read from this paper that I have right here, and it's the words in the song. When I woke up, I was listening real good because I was like, kind of like still kind of zoned out from the medicines or the meds they gave me. And, I was able to listen to the words and I just kept them here in my mind. But when I researched the song was by a lady named Nicole C. Mullins. My Redeemer Live. And I'm encouraging everybody just download this song and just listen to the words because when you listen to the words of this song, you will know that your maker holds you in the palm of his hands and he got you through whatever you go through. I just want to share some of the words with you. And like I said, I'm reading off of this paper, so I'm looking down. It says, who taught the sun where it stand in the morning? And it says, and who taught the ocean you can only go so far? Who showed the moon where to hide till evening? Who words alone can catch a falling star? Where I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. And and I thought those words was like kind of amazing because who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? And who taught the ocean you can only come so far? And who showed the moon to hide till the evening? Who words alone can catch a falling star? Where I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. And I just want y'all to download that song because, man, you're going to get blessed when you get it. And once again, Nicole C. Mullins, my Redeemer lives. And it goes on and it touches on a lot of things. And then in the midst of her singing, she said, I talked with you this morning. That got me because, I had talked to him that morning. And I should have known that everything was going to be a success. Everything was going to go good in spite of all the risk factors that may have presented itself. But God, he kept his hands on me. And I chose the topic this morning, never take life for granted. Because we can go through a minor surgery and lose our lives, or certain things can go, and we can be affected by anything that comes our way. So I just want to share that with somebody because, we want to thank God and we want to take life seriously, and we don't want to never take life for granted because with the slip of anything, we could be out of here, So I chose the topic, never take life for granted, because, I appreciate life and I never take it for granted. That's why I'm always trying to love on people, do the things that's required that God want me to do because, it ain't no guarantee for tomorrow. So I chose the topic, never take life for granted. So when you come in contact with anybody, any individual, any person that you might see, whether it be stranger or a known person, treat that person with love so he'll know that you have God in your life. Because we're not guaranteed to be here tomorrow. So I never take life for granted. Everybody I come in contact with, I try to love on them so they'll see something different in me. Because I always tell you that we are peculiar people and we should act differently. So I just want to share that with somebody because, I thought it was strange that when I went through my surgery, that particular song he chose for me to hear. And I want to encourage you to download that song and you will be able to get a clear image of what I'm saying. My Redeemer lives, Nicole C. Mullins. And it's going to touch your life, because, I just heard the words, man, and I'm going to share them again. Who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? Who taught the ocean you can only come so far? Who showed the moon to hide to the evening? Who words alone can catch a falling star? Well, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. That's the words I woke up to from the surgery because I just think like that was God's way of telling me that, hey, I had you the whole while, and in return, I'm gonna let you hear this song so you get it's confirmation. So I just thank God, man. I thank God for you listening in, man, because I just want to bless you in every way I think is possible. Anything that fall on my heart, I'm not doing this strictly for me. Because I always share with people that before I even consider doing this, I brought it to God first, and I just went with my mood. So I'm lining everything I'm doing here with God, and I know it's gonna be a process before I reach out and reach some people that here and there because it's like I know I gotta pay my dues to get to where I'm trying to go, but I'm not going to never stop because I know my Redeemer lives. I talked with him this morning, so, I just want to share it with somebody, you never take life for granted, and we know our Redeemer lives. So, I just want to thank God for you listening in, the people that just even view this. If I got 1 to 10 viewers, I just thank God for you because, and like I said, I just want to touch somebody, man, life. Just do something different than what I did yesterday. I know that everything don't revolve just around me. It takes all of you for this world to go around. So it's like, I just want to thank God for, the message this morning. If anybody got anything from the message, I just ask that you hit the like button and subscribe, because we know our Redeemer live. I talked with him this morning. Before I even did this, I spoke with him, and I know, he allowed me to come with this message, and I just want to reach somebody because, we want to line our lives up with God. And like I just want to say, do something different than what you did yesterday. Everybody you come in contact with, I want you to show them some kind of love, whether it be a known person or a total stranger. I just want you to uplift God today. Do something and touch on somebody you hadn't touched on in a while. They might need to hear your voice, and keep your eyes on the prize, which is him, and I just want to encourage you to be blessed. I love you. Till the next time.